Hi guys, and welcome back to Extra Roly. Hello gorgeous people, how are you all doing? What is the Darjeeling, the tea, the lax, the Sushan, the Gantz? Hello everyone, how are we all doing? Welcome to my second channel, Extra Roly. I do hope you're having a wonderful day, evening, week, whenever it is you are checking in with me on this video. I hope you are having a wonderful, blessed, fabulous day. I wanted to come on today, talk about a few things. Firstly, to kind of just sort of debrief and de-stress after the video I just filmed. So I wanted to do something a little bit weird for Monday's video. So today is, what day is today? It's Saturday today. I think I might upload this today. And I wanted to do something a little bit different where I went back and reacted to my very first piercings gone wrong video. And so that was uploaded in July of 2018. So we just sort of went past my 5-year anniversary of kind of doing YouTube full time. Not kind of doing YouTube full time. I just thought it'd be fun to go back and watch the original one, and I could give you some like backstage tea. There's a lot of stuff that was going on in that time that you guys don't really know about, and I spoke about some of it in that video, and I just kind of got really emotional, and I wasn't expecting to get like emotional and teary and shit, and it just kind of like brought up loads of emotion. So I just kind of wanted to now chat and just kind of tell you about some things that are going on, just to kind of like, sometimes like there's no one in the house. Callum isn't here, Luxaria is also in a different country, so I was like, do you know what, I'm gonna come on and just kind of chat and just like have a little, a chit chat. But yeah, it was kind of weird looking back. Like so much of the video that was in this original Piercings Gone Wrong video, I have to censor. Like there's so much blood and so much swearing. I was like, how did I leave this all in? Like the fact that I thought this was okay is really weird. So yeah, on Monday, 8 PM UK time, make sure you look on my main channel because I do have this reaction to my very first Piercings Gone Wrong. And there's lots of things I talk about that you have no idea about. So yeah, make sure you do check that out. But yeah, it was a weird, I didn't expect to get emotional. But it's strange to think about how much my life has changed since then, and the journey that it took me, and the journey that one video changed the trajectory of my life. Yeah, it's bonkers. I don't want to talk too much about it because I talk about it all in that video. But first of all, thank you for all the new subscribers on the channel. Sorry, I'm so addicted to this A&W root beer. It's absolutely delicious. I didn't realize that they did a sugar-free and a caffeine-free version. Delicious. And oh, by the way, I'm also testing out like a new setting on my camera. Like I've made the aperture like really low, which means the background will be even more blurry. I'm just kind of like playing around with it. I've had this camera for about 1.5 years now, and I haven't really changed much on it. So I'm just trying out some new little styles. So I hope this actually looks okay. So what have I been up to since my last video? So okay, so when you talk about the biggest pain here, right? I had Hellraiser Pinhead tattooed on my inner thigh on my left leg, which is my horror movie leg. I'll put like a little photo here so you can see what it looks like. First of all, I'm absolutely in love with how it turned out. Gorgeous. I love that we kind of took like a different spin on it and put like rainbow sort of like lighting on him instead of just doing, originally it was just going to be kind of like blue lighting to kind of mix in with the rest of my leg, but we wanted to do something a little bit different, so we kind of made it a little bit rainbow. I'm not the person that wants like lots of pride things over me or be like all rainbow everything, because it can be a little bit too much, but especially because like naturally it's kind of very colorful. I thought with that one little section on my leg, let's put like a little bit of a rainbow spin, and I really love how it turned out. I'm going to say something now that I never thought I was going to be saying, because so far I've never had to do this. But genuinely, I almost had to tell him to stop at one point towards the end of the first day when we were going around, so he was right up against my pubic line. As you would, like, if he was to go any further up, he would actually be like towards more the like sort of the flat area, going towards more like the stomach, and like going along there was bad, but it wasn't too bad. But as he went down like around into where like the crack is, sorry, I know it's graphic, let's just be honest, and towards the back part of the leg toward the upper thigh there, it was so unbelievably painful. Like, I was so shocked. Like, because I was thinking, like, maybe it's something different. Like, maybe my painkillers or whatever was, like, wearing off or whatever. Like, maybe at that time I didn't eat enough food or my sugar was down or something. But I have such a meticulous way of, like, planning my tattoo process. I do things in the specific order. I eat the specific food. I eat this much, so I know how to control myself. And it was literally like a switch just went off, and he was just going down my leg, and it was just sudden, searing pain. And I don't have any like loads of moles there. I don't have any problem with the area. It's just like every other part of my body. But for some weird reason, the upper part, like this part, I'll highlight the part where it was. That part of his head, of Hellraiser's head, was so painful. Like, it was a fully, like, a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. I can still imagine there are bits that were like the sole of your foot, because probably going to be like a solid 10. I don't want to say this is a 10 out of 10, because I'm sure there are parts of the body that's going to be more painful. I'm not getting the soles of my feet tattooed, but I'm thinking that would be probably more painful. Fully 9 out of 10, pain-wise. And I just sat there, and even he was shocked, because I'm very good at keeping a poker face. I might be dying inside, but like, you have no idea. This is the first time that I visibly showed that it was hurting me. And like, obviously, I was still professional. I wasn't moving or jolting or anything, but like, I was like, I'm okay. Just like clenching my fist like this up here so you couldn't really see. But I remained still. But even he was like, is this really hurting you? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, really shocked, because again, I've got a really high pain tolerance. I don't know why, but that area was so painful. But the weird thing was, like, my right leg was fine. Like, that area hurt, but it was only like 6 out of 10. But the fact that my left side was so much more painful, I have found in general that the left side of my body is a little bit more painful, but to the level that this part was, I just don't understand. He wasn't doing anything differently. And as I said, if it was like, I don't know, we had a big break and then we came back and suddenly started again and it was really painful, I would think, oh, maybe like the paracetamol I took like a few hours before was worn off, or maybe I needed to eat a bit more food. But it was literally like a switch. He was going, la, 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 la. Ah! I must just have like a weird collection of like nerves in that one part of my leg. And it was just suddenly being like triggered. It was so painful. But yeah, weird. Very, very strange. Jesus Christ. I love the outcome though. But yeah, I almost had to tap out. I still bared through it, because I was like, no, I want to like disassociate yourself with your body, just like transcend to a different plane of existence. We did it in the end though, but we did about 16 hours. It was about 15, 16 hours. I don't remember the exact number, but about 15, 16 hours. And this was the final result. I'm really happy. There's an actual proper short on my channel of it. You can go look at that. But yeah, it's been a lot. But he did say to me, Vulcan did say that we should be able to finish all the rest of the bits off in my next double session. As long as we do like a good 2-day session, we should be able to finish it all off, which I'm very excited about. So that will be the last like limb that I need to finish, because essentially my arms and my legs now are done, which I'm very excited about. And then it's going to be going on to the back. Vulcan is also going to be doing my back, but I will be having like a few months break. Once I finish my left leg, I'm going to have like a few months break just to kind of like give my body some time to relax, heal everything else, and then we're going to start again with my back. So I'm very excited about doing my back. I haven't really told many people what I'm doing on my back. I've told my Twitch people, but not actually live on YouTube yet. So yeah, look out for my back. I'm very, very excited about that. It's going to be a little bit different. It's still geeky video game related, but it's going to be a little bit different than my legs. It's been a weird journey of this tattoo trip. It's been like about a year and a half now since I started. So I started in February of last year. So it's been about a year and a half. I know my tattoo journey has been very quick, but I'm very, very happy with the progress we have been making. I have always wanted to be like fully covered in tattoos. You know, even though I've done many videos, like I keep getting questions a lot, like how much am I actually going to do? So it'll be my neck downwards, my face and my head. Like looking at me directly now, you will not be able to see any tattoos from like here, on my head, on my face. You'll be able to see my neck going down. And I'm probably going to go a little bit up the back of my head, just so it's not like a solid line. From like here, there's never going to be tattoo work on any part of my face, on my head. Like none of this is going to be covered in tattoos. Like all of that's going to be bare. I do not like face tattoos. I never have. I think you lose a lot of your sort of human emotion when you've got too much face tattoo work. So I've never been a fan of face tattoos. Like if you've got them, great, live your laugh, girl. I personally just don't like them, so I just don't want them. I mean, it's going to be a long time since I get my neck done. I'm going to get my moles removed on my neck first, and then I'm going to tattoo it, because if I had 1 or 2 moles, I wouldn't mind, but because I've got quite a lot on my neck, I don't want lots of like holes in the tattoos. So I kind of was like, you know what, just get rid of the moles. I'll get them like surgically removed, like proper down to the root, and then I'll get it tattooed over when it heals. I'm also trying my hardest to create more content on Instagram and TikTok. Now, like most millennials or OG YouTubers, we become a little bit stubborn a lot when it comes to new social medias. So I know I've obviously used TikTok for years now, but I've never really like properly been like, right, I will upload videos multiple times a week, make a schedule, well, not even a schedule, but like make a theme, make it like do actual content on it. So I'm trying my hardest now to accept TikTok into my life and Reels. So I'm trying to post a little bit more now on TikTok and Instagram Reels. So make sure you are following me on those platforms as well. There's going to be some different... I'm not just going to post the exact same thing on both platforms. I'm going to try and do some kind of like different stuff, but there will be a lot of stuff posted on both. And also trying to re-edit some of my main channel videos, especially like older videos as well, into new content. So it doesn't go to waste, or, you know, just to reintroduce newer people to older content. So I recently just uploaded a video that I made in 2012, which was lies you tell your parents. I used to do a lot of like comedy skits back in like the early 2010s. And so I kind of re-edited this video, and it did really well on Instagram. You guys seem to really love it. It's been really, really successful. So I'm going to continue to make these sort of like old YouTube content into new stuff as well. Just because, like, why not? I've got all this, I've got years and years of content from 2008 onwards. Like, why not make some fun content with some old stuff? So I'm trying to add some of that to it as well, which is exciting. So yeah, make sure you do come follow me on TikTok and Instagram Reels. Also, because like naturally, unfortunately, as much as we didn't like it, Instagram, if you post photos now, they just get hidden. It's frustrating, and we battled about it when it first happened a few years ago. If you don't post reels and videos and things, they don't care about you anymore, which is really annoying. So you kind of have to like get on board or get left behind. And as someone who's been doing YouTube as long as I have, the reason I've been able to sustain a career on YouTube for as long as I have is because I've changed and adapted. So why I'm resistant to change and adapting on other platforms, I don't really understand. So I'm trying my hardest to get rid of my stubbornness and like get on with it. So yes, God, there's my little ramble about that. So I'm trying to like make sure that I re-edit some edit stuff and film a little bit more for like those kind of platforms as well. I think actually one thing that's really good for Instagram and TikTok is hate comments. Because of how they are, it's really easy to kind of like present them, because like when you're kind of reacting to things, it's kind of difficult to show both on screen. With comments, obviously they're little boxes, so it's easy to kind of put them on screen to react and show them. So hate comments, I can kind of do them a little bit frequently on Twitch on TikTok and Instagram. So I'm going to try and do lots of that as well. But I'm just trying to like, as someone who's done this job for so long, trying to find new ways to create content can be quite difficult. So it's just kind of like trying to find my way to make longevity as well, and to just make it a little bit more fun and fresh. Because of course, if you do the same thing for as long years, the fun sort of energetic excitement does sort of dwindle a little bit as a creator. So trying to find like a new ways to inject some kind of life and fun into your job is always exciting. I love my job, obviously it's still my dream job and I'm enjoying it. You still want to find new ways to make things fun and exciting. So like for YouTube wise, editing, you can see now, if you watch my videos from a few years ago, I never used to put like cutaway clips from like memes and jokes and Simpsons and Carry On films and things, but like putting all those like funny meme joke clips now in my videos has given me like this real new life to editing. And I love editing videos again now so much. I'm like, what clip can I put here? What's fun? I know I reuse a lot of the same things, like the disgusting and like she's dead, because I love those so much, but adding like little clips and things in videos, I know not every single person likes it, but for me, it makes editing so much more enjoyable. And I love like thinking now, like, what weird clip can I put in here? Or sometimes I'll find a clip on the internet, or I'll be watching a film and go, that would work perfect in a video. And then I try to like work it in. So I might say something in a video and like, oh, if I say this, I can put this joke here to try to act, to try to add more excitement into video. So yeah, I love putting like little clips in now and stuff, but God. One thing I keep getting asked, by the way, is will I ever do a Funko Pop video? So if you see behind me, I have a lot of Funko Pops. I really want to do like a collection video. I'm not going to do it where like I take them all down, because that will just take me so fucking long. But what I will do is at some point soon, I'm going to like film the piles of them and talk about them, why I got them and everything. Because I know some more of my sort of like nerdy followers love to see that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm going to do like a little video talking about Funko Pops. I get asked about it all the time. I don't really buy them as much now, just because I'm trying to my money's kind of going on tattoo work at the moment. So I'm trying not to like buy other things that kind of take away the tattoo fund. So the tattoo fund that I've been saved for a few years is going on tattoo work, and I don't want to spend on other things. So I haven't really bought new pops recently, but yeah, I'm going to do a pop video soon. What I will say as well, I'm currently filming a video about tattoo healing. And so with my new tattoo that I just got on my leg, I have taking short videos and photos every day since getting it done. I'm going to do it for about 20 days and then show, because that's about how long it takes to kind of fully heal from the first healing process, where you can kind of live your life normally and not bother you at all. So I'm kind of like filming and editing every single day to kind of make like a tattoo healing process from start to finish. I've had a few people ask me about this, so I kind of thought, you know what, let's make a new little content with a tattoo. Let's do this. It's a bit of fun. So hopefully you guys enjoy that when it comes out, like in a couple of weeks or so. I also, very exciting, very, very exciting. I have a new video with Alpha Body Jewelry coming up, and they are sponsoring another video for me, and they've given me a load of like, you can't really see it here, but like a load of fun Halloween themed, is it going to focus? Like, you probably can't see it very well, but it's like a load of new Halloween kind of themed jewelry. So I'm going to do like a black, red, spooky piercing look. People have asked me for ages to do like a spooky look, but of course, because I have so many piercings, it does cost a lot of money to get like 30 piercing bars, especially because I want like good quality ones. I don't just want like shitty like £1 bars. Like, I want to make sure that they're like good and fun. So it's kind of difficult to spend all that money on like jewelry, because it would cost me like a few £100 to get good jewelry for all of my piercings. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that very soon. It's going to be out in September, so I'm very, very excited. But there's some really cool pieces here. Like, I don't want to show you too much because I want to save it for the video, but there's like I will show you this though. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like this like little ghost. Can you see it through the packaging? I can't open it because I want to save it, but it's like these little ghost chili peppers. I really love it. I can't wait. I'm so excited to have like a spooky Halloween look. Very, very excited about that, but that's coming out very, very soon. I've also got some new lenses coming as well. I'm not sponsored by my lens company anymore. I haven't been sponsored by them for a long time, but I do have if anyone wants my lenses that I wear, I have like affiliate links and codes in the description. I do get 10% of the money. It's like a kickback. I have like an affiliate link, so there's always links in the description as well for the contact lenses. Another change that I have made in my life recently that has benefited not only my mental health but my just well-being in general is we are, with modern technology, and especially doing a job that I have as well, addicted to our phones. We're addicted to social media. We're addicted to just looking at our screens 24/7, and it's not anyone's fault. That's just how, like, of course, if it was like overnight, then there'd be some kind of weird cause. But that's just a natural progression of society. We've become so technology driven that we're so obsessed with screens that I'm sure most people, as they're going to bed, they're lying in their bed, just like scrolling through Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, anything, just literally scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and then they go to bed and then find it difficult to sleep. I'm someone I am 99.999% sure that I have ADHD. I was always told this when I was a child, but I was never officially diagnosed. At least I don't think I was. Maybe I was. I remember being at doctors all the time, and they were like, "You got ADHD, ADD, all this stuff." But I'm pretty sure I have it. I've basically have like, when you have like a list of things, like if you have ADHD, these are 10 people. I like tick the box on like 99% of the things. And I always find it really difficult to sleep. I've always found sleep really difficult. And so with added technology of staring at screens and doing that, I've always found it really difficult to fall asleep. So I have recently started a new thing where, and I honestly suggest this to everyone watching this video, is an hour before I go to bed, my phone is charging, and I've been putting it on this side of my bedroom where my pops are by this light here. And my bed's over this side of my room, so I can't sit there scrolling. An hour before I go to bed, I put it over there. I put it playing, you don't have to play music, but I put it playing some music. I play like I have this new obsession with like PlayStation music. So I listen to like old PlayStation 1 game music. It's so good. Like the PS1 era of like gaming music is absolutely beautiful. So I've got loads of different playlists now on YouTube. So I put on like the PS1 music playlist. So it's kind of soft. It's kind of it's like very soft music. It's not like dun 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 dun. Like it's very soft. And I listen to that, and I started buying old Simpsons comic books. So these are some old Simpsons comic books from back in the day. You can see back here, you can't obviously see it very well, but there's like a whole pile of them there. And I've bought some new ones. I also got this like this brand new one that came out a few months ago, and it's like a Simpsons Treehouse of Horror. And essentially, because like I don't really want to damage these older ones, a lot of these ones have like it's like an omnibus, so it has lots of the old stories kind of put into like a newer book, so it's a bit more sturdy. Because like, of course, I want to keep these older ones in like good condition. So what I've been doing is screens on the other side, I turn my TV off, I put low lighting on, and I just read. I'm dyslexic, so I find reading difficult anyway, but I'm trying my best to kind of at least, I mean, you can't cure dyslexia, but like, I'm just trying to like stimulate my brain a little bit and do easy reading before I go to bed. I can't begin to tell you how much of a change it's made to my mental health and just like I never thought doing this would actually make a difference, but it really has. Like, I find myself calm before bed a bit more now. I'm not as like worked up. Like, I'm not saying worked up when I'm angry or like stressed, but like just your brain is a bit less intensely stimulated by watching screens, and like your attention span is different because our attention spans now are disgusting. The fact that on Twitch, the fact that on like TikTok and Instagram Reels, all this stuff, they're like, you have to grab someone's attention within literally a second. The idea that our attention span is so small that if you don't catch someone's attention in a second, that like, you're done. Bye, next. Like, it's actually really shocking. So that's when I say worked up, I mean that, because your brain's so stimulated now that just sitting down lying down in bed with really low lighting, with some music on and just reading. I know some people, maybe some older people might be like, of course, but for like a lot of millennials and kind of younger, it's so weird to do it. Like, it's made a huge difference. And also it means in the morning, I don't wake up in the morning, pick up my phone and just lie in bed for ages, scrolling through social media because it's on the other side of my bed, like my bedroom. I stand up and I physically have to go to my phone. It then feels weird to then get back into bed to then do it. Even just making that little tiny like decision to change that has made a really big difference to my sleeping pattern. 11 p.m, I'm in bed. I'm reading, everything's gone. And then by midnight, I should be at least asleep. So that's my kind of new routine to try to like keep myself a little bit more sort of in a schedule. Especially during a job that I do, scheduling is really important because if you don't, you can get quite behind on things. Just making that difference and change in my life has made a huge impact. I can't believe it. It's really weird, really strange. But I implore anyone, if you're someone who just sits on your phone all day and all night, just an hour before you go to bed, charge your phone on the other side of the room. You don't even have to read. Maybe you just listen to you just relax to some music or do something you like, crochet or like do a coloring puzzle in a book. I don't know, a puzzle book, or do some Sudoku or just, something. Instead of just staring at a screen until you fall asleep, it makes a big difference. Of course, for me, I found something that I'm really interested in. As you probably can tell, I am so obsessed with The Simpsons. Like, I love The Simpsons so much that reading Treehouse of Horror and like other Simpsons comics is something that really helps me. Find something that you love and try to do that for like an hour before going to bed. But yes, that's just some little updates. I just kind of wanted to chat after making that video today because it kind of really it struck a few little emotional chords in my body, and I just kind of needed to de-stress and like debrief a little bit afterwards because I decompress, sorry, because I just felt a little bit kind of like just taken back a little bit. So thank you for listening to me ramble today. If you're still watching now, lots of love to you. Thank you for sticking around today and just letting me ramble a bit. I love this little second channel that I can be a little bit more relaxed on it. I don't have to be so heavily edited and just kind of have a little bit more of a relaxed time here. So thank you for everyone who joins me on this second channel. Please hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new and you're still here. Thank you for staying with me. Yeah, subscribe. I'll be back in the next few days for another little video. And I do remember a little while ago I did like a memory box video. I still want to go through my second memory box where we look at like really, really, really old stuff from like before like, the 2010s. So I kind of will go back even further. So we're going to be doing that one soon, very soon. So make sure you look out for that. But anyway, yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. Lots of love. And I will see you very soon for another video.